Yatu Vibes, Ijamete Makamba Tiakwatu, and we are trying to do something very different. Not trying, but something very interesting that you should be on your TV screen right about now. So every Fridays, we'll get back to your screen. We'll get to talk about what's happening in the land of work and joy. Pamene, Pampa Prime TV, and Mystery PMC. We have quite a number of things that you should be on the lookout today. We talk about the awards. We talk about what's been happening on social media. And now, we talk about something that is very familiar to some of us. If you know me so well, and you know me so well, I'm emphasizing, you know that a day cannot go without having this. If you know me so well, those who know me so well, there's something happening. I'm excited because I've just been seeing the campaign going on social media, online, and I'm asking myself, saying, how am I just knowing about this campaign now? How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
How am I just knowing about this campaign now?
I think you're living under a rock.
How? Because you know, every Zambian that's watching this show right now, they know about Coca-Cola.
Absolutely.
They would agree with me.
Yes.
But let's start with the introduction. For people that are watching right now, they have no idea what we're having on Yatu Vibes this afternoon.
Okay, well, thank you for having me. My name is Mwanto. I'm representing Coca-Cola Beverages Zambia. So I'm here to talk about the amazing campaign we started about 3 months ago, Yamu Botolo Ni Last.
Okay.
I think just from that tagline, you can get a sense of what we're talking about. So I want to speak about that a little bit more, get the consumers excited about what we're offering, and just, stay glued to the show and hear about it.
Yeah, so there's been a debate going on with friends of mine on social media, not just me, but I know a couple of them who are watching this show. There's been this thing saying there's no way that this can be different with another one that people get, like, because I don't want to retain the bottle, because kumankalati uzafa kirapo if you want to go with the bottle. Is there like a difference?
So the only difference is the taste. So what we're trying to do is we're just trying to revive that taste of Coke in a glass, and I think those who are much older can also, if you go back in time, remember when you're sent to go and buy a Coca-Cola, you go and buy it, you bring it to your mother or your father, and just that crisp taste of Coke in a bottle, that's what we're trying to revive, trying to get the consumers to really buy into that. I think a lot of our Gen Zs haven't tasted Coke in a glass. They are very much used to the plastic one, so we just want to bring back the consumer taste, to tell them to love it, the crisp taste, the irresistible taste of Coke in a glass. Yamu Botolo Ni Last.
Yamu Botolo Ni Last. But have you testified yourself, though?
Absolutely. I drink this literally every day.
Can you tell the difference?
Yes, absolutely. You can tell the difference. If you know your drinks, you can absolutely tell the difference. This one is crisp. Especially a cold one, when it touches your throat, I mean, what else can you say except Yamu Botolo Ni Last?
Kwanzepo ija kukula kwatu ija kudala, I don't know kaili kudala kwa abantu kusiyana. Kudala kwa kudala, kudala kwanga. So I remember growing up very young, someone was telling me saying katinga ya mpoto oponyamo kamwala atsi masira.
Yes,
like, did you ever hear that story?
Yes, I mean, I did that when I was a child as well. I think it's part of a lot of us as Zambians. We used to do that. You put the little stone there, and then it comes up, and you say it adds more. It's just a myth, but it's also the fun part of having Coke as part of your childhood memories, and I think a lot of millennials will attest to that. So I think for me, it's for Coca-Cola, it's also about creating memories that last a lifetime. Like I'm seated here, and I'm from Makudala and I can attest to that. Also want to have the Gen Z is able to tell the same story to their kids, generations past. They can still share the testament of how amazing Coke in a glass is.
Nice. Let's talk about the current campaign that's going on. We're just seeing some points, Kumalima Tower.
Yes.
We've just been seeing some pictures. What's going on?
So firstly, we're painting the town red. I think we've been everywhere. So the campaign started in August. So we started off with a number of outlets, market activations. Think you see our beautiful clad brand ambassadors encouraging you to purchase Coca-Cola in a bottle. So what we're now focusing on this part of the campaign is we started something called Ride na Coke. So essentially what it's saying is when you buy a Coca-Cola, you can get a free ride. So how amazing is that? You have a refreshing drink and a free ride. So how it's working, we've been at a number of bus stations. We went to Kolema Tower, City Market. This week we're at Lumumba. So as a commuter, and because it's part of our everyday life, I think everybody gets on a bus in Zambia, and for us it was the perfect position to catch a lot of consumers. So you purchase your Yamu bottle, just one. You go to one of our brand ambassadors, you can't miss them because we're painting the town red. You offer the glass, you get a voucher. You go to the conductor, you give them the voucher, and you get a free ride, depending on where you're going, whether it's town, Charleston Town, Avondale. So the voucher is worth 20 kwacha. So the conductors are redeeming those vouchers from us, so we're bearing the cost of your ride. So we're giving back to our consumers, essentially. And the conductors are also involved in, picking up the glasses for us and returning them to us. Aside from that, to make it even more exciting, there are various games you can play. So while you're, on your way to maybe back home, there's some games you can play at activation stations. You can win some merchandise, some nice t-shirts, some nice caps, a lot of memorabilia as well. So I think it's very exciting. We've gotten a lot of feedback from the consumers as well. They absolutely love it. The conductors love it. The bus drivers love it. So please go to our stations and see what we're offering and enjoy a code.
All I have to do is return a bottle.
Just buy the same way you have that.
Just one.
Just at the station, the outlets. Just buy one. Go to show them that you've bought. They'll give you the voucher. Go and sit in your bus. Drink the Coca-Cola. Return it. There's a crate in the bus where you can put back the bottle, and your ride is free. So you're not paying for your transport. You are paying essentially through just purchasing that. Yes.
So how do I know that this bus gets me?
So you will know there's when you purchase from us, depending on where we're going, you'll be directed. You cannot miss it. I think if you go on our socials, you see a lot of red everywhere where the stations are. So you just purchase, you see the outlets, there are signs everywhere, so you cannot miss it. And I think red is a very prominent color. You will not miss us. So you just purchase and say, I'm going, I've brought, here's your voucher. It's 20 kwacha, it's standard, regardless of where you're going. Just give the voucher to the conductor. So the bus drivers have been engaged, the conductors, even the conductors are clad in our nice t-shirts. So you will not miss it. It's absolutely exciting, and we're getting a lot of feedback from the consumers.
What are the objectives?
So the objective for us is, firstly, we want to bring back the tastes of RGB. Or Coke in a glass. We also want to show that we're driving the value proposition. So this drink it brings value because we're also saving the planet. It's glass, it's reusable, as opposed to plastic, which you have to spend money to recycle. So for us, it's more money in your wallet, and as well as we're saving the planet. So it's just about having that two-faced approach for the consumer as well as for the planet.
Nice. I'm really excited about this. I know I'm not just the only one, but the only sad part about it is that akakama chepa. I wish we would have that bigger one in a bottle, the bigger one also in this version.
Just buy two. It will be just buy two.
Okay.
See, so for us as Coca-Cola, we also want to encourage people to drink more. So we want to get more people drinking. So if one is, get another one. I mean, it's hot, so you need to quench that thirst. So if you feel like you have a big thirst, please, by all means, buy two. For us, it's even better, and for you, you're getting to enjoy even more of our refreshing taste in the glass.
Key messaging for your story, maybe break down. Like for someone who's watching right now, what are the key messages?
So key message is for us is, again, reviving the tastes of RGB. So we call it RGB or Yamu Boto ne last. Also trying to drive the affordability proposition, and then just making everyday normal routines like catching a ride a bit more unforgettable. So at least today, if you pass through Lumumba, when you get home, you tell a story. Drink ride free. So it's just, again, also creating memories for us. So for us, that's what we want to do. We want to refresh Africa, create memories for our consumers, and just something unforgettable for them. And again, an affordable proposition.
In a situation that I don't get the public transport. Interesting the situation. Is there something also for people that maybe?
Yes,
don't use
absolutely.
public transport?
Like I said, so this campaign started 3 months ago. We have different facets of the campaign. So we started first market activations, which we're still running concurrently. We're also doing something around the universities. We've been to UNZA, the technical colleges as well. So if you stick to our social medias, you'll see every weekend something is happening. So it's not just for people who are commuting. It's people who are just going to the outlets. Shop, we are going to buy bread. You will find us, and you can get to participate in what we're offering, get to enjoy Coke in a glass. So I don't want to say more, but there's still more coming up in the next couple of weeks. So our key thing is for us to encompass, to reach every consumer in all facets. So that's what we're trying to do, and I believe we're definitely reaching that.
One thing I like about this is that you're giving back to the people. It's something I'm excited about. It's something that we know the brand already, and I'm thinking to myself, saying, why give back again?
It's a way of thanking our consumers. I think without the people, we're non-existent. Who purchases our drinks? It's our consumers. So it's always important. It's not just about taking from them, but also giving back. So that's what the key message we're trying to drive. Just give back to the consumers to show them that we appreciate how when they purchase our drinks, and so we want to show them that we value them. Yeah.
The points again, maybe for someone who's just watching right now, they missed out on the points where they can board on the bus. And how do they qualify? I know you mentioned about just getting on the bus and getting a Coke. Maybe there's an emphasis where you feel like the viewers that are watching right now, that you feel like maybe someone is just tuning in the TV right now and they didn't catch up with whatever we were talking about a few minutes ago. What can you tell them? What is happening right now?
So the emphasis is firstly tagline, yamu botolo ni last, whether you say it in Bemba, yamu botolo ni last. So once that catches your ears, you know that wherever you go, you can purchase a Coca-Cola in a bottle. And I think in terms of where we are right now, we're at Lumumba this weekend. We're already there today. We have been to various stations. We're primarily focused on the internal routes as opposed to going out of town. We're not only in Lusaka, so even Kitwe, we have been at the station, we have been at certain different areas, so even in Dola. So just my ask is just stay glued to the socials. Look at our Facebook page, Coca-Cola Beverages Zambia, our Instagram page. A lot of things happening there, so you can definitely find us wherever you turn. So and then it's hot now, so I mean, how else are you going to quench your thirst if it's not with yamu botolo ni last?
Yeah, Lisa, I know we have a Coke pala. Mulanda shani kuma Coca beut kuliati yamu botolo ni last. Kulanda shani.
Yamu botolo ni kuchi if you're feeling.
At yamu botolo ni kuchu.
And I'm sure the sound that kuchu is also the sound the Coke makes when going down your throat. But
anyways, your remarks to the people that are watching right now. I'm really excited. One of my favorite, not just one of my favorite, my late dad used to love the Coke too much. Atibena nga wachitafika Coke akamu botolo. Vena nishibamfona buyino ati ndova ko mutima kwaikana no kuikala ati kwamfuikana buyino zo kwatarana.
Yes. Oh, that's amazing. See, those are the memories we want to create. Everyone has a story about Coke. Like you said, your dad had a story. I think even if you look back, Christmas, I think growing up, Christmas, if you do not have Coca-Cola at Christmas, it's not Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's just, that's what we're trying to do. Just, remind people of who we are, where we come from, and connect to making unforgettable memories. Yeah.
Yambotolo ni kuchu.
Yambotolo ni last ni kuchu. I love that.
It was great having a conversation. Maybe in remarks, is there anything? Maybe final remarks to the viewers that are watching. Social media has taken over as well. Is there a way that people that are on social media, maybe I just get a photo, I put a hashtag?
Yes.
Is there something like that?
There's the hashtag Yambotoni last, hashtag Ride Na Coke is there, and also we are featuring compelling stories. So tag yourself drinking a Coca-Cola, post and see. You never know where you might turn up. You might be here telling a story about what experience you have with Coke. So yeah, we're using all our social media platforms. So have the consumers engage with us in every language. We have you seen Yambotoni last. So in every language, feel free. Tell us how it feels when you have a Coca-Cola.
Do you agree with the saying that says all is good?
Absolutely.